Tingles with flyby. Daily ASMR videos. Hello, my tinglings. You know, on Facebook they have those little memories that come up. Just wanted to share something with you about that. There may be some background noise in this video, so it's just a little on the spur. Here is anyway. So I'll share the picture that came up on Facebook, which my hair actually looks quite similar. Because I used to do my hair like that when I worked as a cleaner, but it just made me very emotional when it came up, because I remember that time. Well, it was, so before that, I was having, like, when I first came to Australia, I could not get a job. It took me, well, I didn't have a job. I think I got it a year and 3 months after I got to Australia. So it took me a long time, and part of that was I wasn't looking for a job the whole time. Part of that was we got involved with my love, his dad's business, and anyway, wasted a lot of time on that because he basically actually functions like a con man. That's a little bit of a diversion, but hey, let's go into it anyway. There was this one thing where, so it was it's called Crispy Fried Chicken, KFC, but anyway, so I rebranded it as Crispies. And I had it, anyway, I was really happy with how I'd rebranded it. It looked really good. And also, started off with a logo that was already using a chicken that somebody else had drawn, so copyright issues. Anyway, so we were gonna try and get a shop in Rundle Mall for this chicken. The chicken tastes really good. That was, the whole selling point is this chicken tastes really good. It was supposed to be very healthy as well. But we could never actually get the health details, so I'm not sure that's actually the case. Anyway. And then, so he's like, yeah, we have the shop. And so we're like, okay, and then a week later he's like, oh, well, we're gonna find out if we get the shop. And this is when I really got to learn in full depth just basically how shonky his dad is. And we did not end up getting the shop, and it took him a long time to admit that to us. And we had, that was our plan for both of us, was to work in this shop and do that, and that was going to be how we made money. So anyway, so that was 6 months of our lives was very little money, because we invested a lot of time into that. And then but otherwise I was having a really hard time finding a job because of my visa status. But I did finally get a job as a cleaner, which is what I did my first time at university. I did as a cleaner. But obviously at 27 years old, and if you see my room, I'm not a person who loves cleaning, so it's not like my life's passion or anything like that, but just had to do what I had to do to try and get something done. And so I don't know, just seeing the picture of me there, and I'm still getting emotional. I don't really even know why, because I'm I didn't think my life was so bad then. It wasn't not back, it wasn't when I was back married to my ex, and just really, but I think it was more that I was more in touch with what was going on, whereas I was a bit more suppressive back when with my previous relationship, whereas I was really aware, I guess, of everything going on, and it was something, you know, me and my love went through together. Like, I used to go and clean so it was in a shopping center, but there was this little office tower, and so I used to go and clean the tower. So I would clean it by myself, so sometimes my love would come up with me just to spend some time with me as I was going around vacuuming. I don't know. It's just looking back on that and just like looking at where I am now, I'm like, I mean, money-wise, probably about the same position, but I have a much more confidence that if I wanted to tomorrow, I could just go out and get a job, not immediately, but within, a couple weeks, and in a realm of different spaces. And so, like, that to me is such a different thing. And it's because I know, right now I'm doing my university to try and move into, the point of it wasn't really to get into a higher paying job, although that is part of it, but into something that would be very satisfying for me and feel like I'm happy with what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know, it just made me really emotional just to see the picture, just the difference. Anyway, my last exam is today. I probably have the opportunity. I say should is shaming language. I don't think everything about should is shaming language, but anyway, that's diversion about nothing else. No, I'm just really emotional just thinking about this picture, just how far I've come. I'm trying to think, it was 2013, so I think it was 5 years. Oh, 2013. No, it couldn't be 2013. Would it be 2012? So 6 years ago. And it was just me, just going about doing my thing, and I'm just like, how far things have changed since then. It's also, I don't know, I think I feel much more comfortable in myself, which I felt so much more comfortable then than I did before, but just looking at it, I could just see how much that's changed. And a lot of that's changed, just through putting myself out there every day with you all and everything like that. But I just wanted to share with you my little thoughts. I don't know, it just made me really emotional. It was just because right then that felt like it was a lifeline, but like that it was like the only thing that I could do in order, to try and support me and my love. And that was just, obviously I was willing to do it, but no, just having opportunity to do something different and something that matches more my personality and aptitudes is very good. So, but I definitely through that time have gleaned a lot more of an appreciation of the value from society that there is for you when you aren't able to work. This is from before that. And it's that it's very hard. I don't know, just that a lot of our identities and all that comes from what do you do? What do you do? Not, a lot of people, who's your mob? That's a very kind of indigenous thing. It's more like, okay, who do you come from and what groups are you part of and that sort of thing, not, okay, what's your job? But, you know, our societies nowadays, what do you do? Very capitalistic, consumerist type approach, I guess. But it's very hard in that environment when you don't have something. So, which, I mean, I know in another way, like with my love, it's something he really struggles with, not being able to work and provide for himself, and that sort of thing is very, very difficult for him. And it does, I mean, I think it has a huge bearing on your identity as a, you know, Western type person. I think it's a huge thing. But anyway, I'm just so much happier to be where I'm at now. And happy to know so many of you all. And, yeah, just wanted to share with you. So, now I'm going to get back to studying. Have my final exam today, and then I am done for the semester for like a month, so we'll probably have a couple, well, probably at least one live stream during the time, except I'll probably be recording a ton to try and catch up for the next semester, but I'm only taking 3 subjects compared to 5 subjects this semester, so it should be a lot less stressful. Anyway. That's it. So, thanks for, you know, indulging me in my little random chat. Okay. Bye-bye, tinglings.